In a recent interview, head of Marvel Studios Kevin Feige was reflecting on his long career, and specifically how his career more or less began alongside Hugh Jackman joining Fox's X-Men franchise. And he specifically wanted to talk about how, after 25 years, he got chills and goosebumps finally seeing Wolverine be presented in a comic-accurate fashion. The long wait and the ongoing debate whether or not Wolverine's suit would work in live action has been something that's been discussed ever since the original X-Men film came out. Of course, this really amplified into the conversation and how bad it got, to the point where people were legitimately saying about 15, 20 years later, it can never work, and that they don't want the comic book suit because they're nostalgic for his look in the X-Men franchise. Now, of course, we know that Hugh Jackman himself always wanted to try to put on that suit or a version of it, but Fox wouldn't allow it. We know that Kevin Feige tried when he was helping produce the films with Fox, but again, they wouldn't listen. And, well, once you saw the MCU and what they were able to do with pretty much every suit, especially something like Captain America, I think most people realized, yeah, they could probably do Wolverine. Enter head of Marvel Studios, Kevin Feige, who had the same sentiment. And during a recent round of interviews, he was speaking with a Deadline about finally getting to put Hugh Jackman into the yellow suit. And he said that the first time they started to work on the film, when he fully put the suit on with all the right pieces, it was the final suit, that to him, he was sitting there, and when he saw Hugh Jackman walk out, he had goosebumps. And he says, I've been waiting 25 years to bring this to life. And that's the same sentiment that Hugh Jackman had as well. And that they were both just pleased with how good it looked and how it actually worked in live action, despite all the things that were said by various people at Fox, including, if you guys remember, James Mangold when it came to Logan and the scene in The Wolverine, which had the suit tease cut, and of course, multiple pieces of concept art that were done for those other X-Men films that they never wanted to do because one reason or another, or one director or another didn't want it, including concept art I've seen that Matthew Vaughn got to do for his, canceled X-Men First Class sequels, which, I'm not kidding you, is straight up in line with what we see with the MCU, because he understood the mission. So, it's good to hear how Kevin Feige's just sort of like, you know what, if I waited this long and I had goosebumps, I know other people did, and it's good to prove people wrong that this suit could never work. And, obviously, it was always gonna work. Like, as long as you take care of it, it can work. Well, everybody, thank you for watching that video, and as always, you can like, subscribe, share, do whatever you will. Check out the recommended video that's popped up somewhere on the screen, and also if you would like additional content, including more discussions and more unfiltered content, check out what we offer to the members section, which has new videos going up all the time.